Thank you everyone for being here today. I really appreciate it. We're so excited to welcome you all, and on behalf of Donate Life Tennessee, we're just excited to kick off this Honoring Donor Heroes campaign. It is a statewide campaign. So this campaign is a collaboration of Donate Life Tennessee, Tennessee Donor Services, and Mid-South Transplant Foundation, and of course the Department of Safety and Homeland Security Driver Services Division. Together, we are the organizations that raise awareness for organ, eye, and tissue donation, register Tennesseans as donors, and save and improve lives through donation. Every day in the United States, 110 lives are saved through organ donation. Still, there's much work to be done, as there are 100,000 Americans awaiting their life-saving transplant, and 3,000 of those are here in Tennessee. Tennessee is fortunate to have a Department of Safety and Homeland Security, and specifically the Driver Services Division, committed to saving lives through growing the Donate Life Tennessee Organ and Tissue Donor Registry. Every day, members of the Driver Services staff ask Tennesseans if they would like to register as organ and tissue donors. And because of their efforts over the years, 2.8 million Tennesseans have made the decision to join the registry and are currently on it today. These first yeses save lives every single day. Thank you to the Driver Services staff, examiners, and leadership, Commissioner Long and Director Gregory, for your commitment and your partnership. To honor the legacies of our Tennessee donor heroes and inspire others to be the gift, we're thrilled to launch this campaign, Honoring Donor Heroes. The statewide campaign features donor heroes who selflessly gave the gift of life and the many recipients who have received a second chance. Not only are all the featured donor heroes and recipients Tennesseans, but all 50 of them are local to the Driver Services centers where they will be honored, emphasizing that no matter how large or small, rural or urban our community, we have local connections to donation. Today I'm honored to announce that in this Driver Services Center here in Franklin, we are unveiling a tribute to William Michael Cherry Jr., a young donor hero who just before his 16th birthday in July of 2021 saved 3 lives with his gifts. William was a loving and kind son, brother, nephew, cousin, and friend to many. He was a student athlete at Franklin High School and an avid outdoorsman who, because of his kindness and generosity, now lives on forever. We're honored to have William's family here with us today, and we thank you for supporting his decision to save lives. We're also so excited to feature Dee Stewart. Her tribute plaque is in the lobby. She is a heart recipient who, because of her selfless donor hero, has proudly exclaimed, "And the beat goes on," for 8 years now. Again, Donate Life Tennessee is so grateful for our partnership with the Department of Safety and Homeland Security, none of which is possible without the support and commitment of Commissioner Long and Director Gregory. Commissioner Long.
Thank you. Thank you. Good morning, everyone. And believe me, it's our honor to get to participate in this. And we want to thank you for everything that you do for the Tennesseans across this state, and for all the donations and everything we work with. We're glad to do that. You know, we're very proud in our agency to be able to give a second chance to individuals who are tissue donation or organ donation across our state. Our driver's license services makes it a big point to play a vital role in helping increase Tennesseans' overall organ and tissue donation. About 98% of all Tennessee registered organ and tissue donors register at one of our driver services centers. About 40% of all of our licensed drivers in Tennessee have signed up to be donors. We're increasing that number, and we're committed to increase that number and get as many as we can every day to join in the movement. As you've heard, every donation can potentially save 8 lives or more and positively impact more than 75 others. I want to encourage everyone across this state, if you're not an organ or tissue donor, please research, look at it, study what it takes to do it, and talk to your family about that, and will help us try to increase the numbers that we have through our driver services. It's a very easy process on your driver's license. When you either renew or get a new license, you check the block that you want to be a donor. It's a very simple thing, and we encourage everyone in Tennessee to do that. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce our Director of Driver Services, Tim Gregory.
Thank you, Commissioner.
Wow, seeing this family here today really means a lot at what we try to do and partner with the donor organizations that we have here in the state. Our driver services examiners are on the front lines of organ donation and registration, and many times when the examiners ask a person when they enter the driver service center if they would like to register, that's the first impression they have. Because of those customers may not be familiar with the process, our examiners try to answer their questions, any concerns that they may have. But this is just not a question that is standard for, it is a standard question, but it's not one that our examiners take lightly, because they know many times a personal experience, someone who's received an organ. They know about people who are on transplant wait list and things of that nature. And I want to thank our examiners for everything that they do in trying to facilitate and build this program for organ donation. We're proud to honor the local heroes. I explained to Emily that I'm not really, I'm a real mush, I guess, seeing this family here today and seeing this young man and his contribution is it's priceless. But having said that, we're going to continue to work hard with organ donation. These portraits will be up in driver services centers across the state, and we consider it an honor to have these portraits in our driver services centers. And we feel like that people coming into the centers will recognize people in their community, and hopefully that will prompt them to want to participate and be part of the program. Thank you.
And I'd like to invite, if you would like to come up and say a few words about William. William's dad, Will Cherry.
I wasn't supposed to speak. Adeline was supposed to speak today, but I do appreciate everything that Mr. Long, Mr. Gregory, Emily, and the Organ Donor Association's done for my family. You know, I never really thought about organ donation, because life is good. You don't think about it. But life can change in a minute. And sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad. And you never know. You know, it's one of those things that people would just think about and look to the future, because you can't plan for being an organ donor. You just have to prepare. And you never know, because one minute your life could change for the worst, and if you're on the other end of organ donation, your life could change for the better. And so, but William, he would have wanted to help people. To help is his heart. Thank you.
This is a special family, and one of the families that I was lucky to meet and get close to very quickly in my time with Tennessee Donor Services. So I thank you all for being here, and I thank you for sharing William and your story with us today. So again, I just want to thank everyone for being here today. I want to thank our partners in donation, and everyone who is considering being the gift of life for someone else, and bringing that hope to your family and to the families that receive that gift of life. We invite everyone to take some time as you're in your driver services center or just in your county to go and look at the tributes to our donor heroes and to the recipients who have gotten a second chance at life. So thank you, everyone, for being here today.